Guys, it's Monday, September 26th. Hey, get out of the wire! My goodness, no, calf, no. Stay away from the wire. It's Monday, September 26th, 2022. Go around. Go around. It's about 8 in the morning, and we're moving the cattle to a new row. My wife is out here with me. There goes the little sheepies. Oh, I'm caught up in the wire. Anyway, my wife was commenting that in this pasture there's really not much grass, and I have to agree. This is 250 feet wide. It's 250 by 150. You can do the math yourself if you want to. I did the math at one point. But of course, cows don't eat math. We're using water we haven't used for months. It feels like months. I tie a figure 8 knot on the opposite side of that float, and that's the only thing I know that works okay for not slipping. So we have lots of this Indian grass. I wouldn't say a lot. I'd say more than zero. Oh, by the way, this is my neighbor's bull. Last year he hopped the fence and I just let him stay with us. We put him back sometime in, I think, January. You know, he's a 2-year-old bull. He's a beefmaster, so he's got 4 breeds of cows in there. If I can remember right, it's Hereford, it's Black Angus, it's Brahman, and it's Charolais. And if you look on his back, this is pretty amazing. There's like this stripe pattern like a tiger on his back. Anyway, he's got a few flies on his head. He's a big friendly bull. He never once charged me or did anything aggressive towards me. He's always been very docile towards me. Of course, that's what they breed cows for. And for quite a while, they've been breeding cows to be very docile. They don't want to get hit by a cow in the field. Cows aren't worth a medical bill. So anyway, yeah, there's this Indian grass. There's a little bit of this other grass. I did see a couple spots with some of the liver seed grass. Oh, here's a spot with liver seed grass, but it's just really not growing here. Yesterday we did get like 1/10 of an inch of rain, a little less than 1/10 of an inch, which I'm welcome. Any rain is good rain. It helps to soften up the soil. The moisture helps, but you know, it feels more like a good dew than a rain, which I guess says that there's something about this dew. But right now my boots aren't wet, so there's not a lot of dew in this morning. It was cold last night. It was in the mid-60s. It doesn't get really cold at night. It gets cold right before the sun comes up. So mid-60s. Today is going to be in the upper 80s. We're not going to see another week of 90s until mid-October, is what the forecast tells me. Of course, the forecast didn't tell me about the rain yesterday, but that's all that it can do. Just guesses. I'm not sure what data they use to guess the weather, but I'm sure it's using numbers and things that I don't know much about. Anyway, there's this stuff here. I don't know what this is, but it's like these tiny plants. I should try to identify that once. It spreads out in areas where grass won't grow sometimes, which to me is a good thing. Any kind of ground cover is good. It helps to lock in a little bit of the moisture, but it helps also keep the soil alive. You know, the way to think about it is there's species of plants that will prepare the soil for other species of plants to follow. You don't start with big trees in a field of stuff. You start with small plants, and then other plants come, and then other plants come. So the stuff that comes at first is not necessarily the things you want, but those are the things that pioneer the way for the other plants. So that's what we got in this field. We're going to give them some feed today. This is not enough. So, all right, guys, signing off. Take care. Bye-bye.